Hi, my name is Anisha. I'm a program manager based out of New York City.
I'm Meredith Golden. I'm a dating expert.
I have been on the dating apps for almost 6 years now, and I've had a really hard time finding the right match.
My first impression of Anisha's profile was that it didn't represent her in the best light. She is pretty, she's accomplished, she's interesting, and none of that was demonstrated.
Thanks to Meredith's advice, I've had a 70% increase in my match rate. I've met a few more gentlemen than I expected to, and I have been going on a lot more dates than I thought I would at this time of year.
Wow. Anisha and Meredith join us now from New York. Thank you both for joining us. Welcome to the Tam Fam. All right, so Meredith, I have so many questions here. So tell me where... This is great. You are a dating expert. I would have called myself a dating expert in my 20s as well. But that meant I had a lot of failed dates. How did you become a dating expert to help other people?
Well, I have 17,000 hours under my belt ghostwriting on dating apps for clients. And this is where I cracked the code on how to triple dating results in half the time.
So wow, that's amazing. So you look at what they've written and you dissect it, and then you mix it up to something that still is authentic to them?
It has to be authentic to them. They have to portray who they are, and they have to be genuine in their search. If they're not genuine and they're not being themselves, it's not going to work. But yeah, we talk about who they are, what their hobbies are. We just make sure that they set everything up so that they make the process easy for themselves. Wow. And they make the process easy for their match. And less work, more action.
Oh, okay. I like that. Anisha, so you jump into the dating pool, and it's hard getting on a dating app. I can imagine that you're like, okay, that's the first wall. Now the next wall is to make it appealing. Did you know you were doing something wrong as far as what you were putting out there?
I wasn't getting quality matches, and I think that was directly because I didn't have the right prompts or the right language on my dating app. I think I wasn't doing dating apps the best way possible, and I wasn't putting myself out there in as Meredith had mentioned, I wasn't really presenting myself in the best light.
Okay, let's look at what you were doing. I don't want to say wrong, but how you were presenting before. We have some before photos that you were posting up there. So let's see, I can't really see them, but there you are. You're in front of, you're on the boat, or it looks like you're outside of a boat on a rainy day. That doesn't exude joy, but you look beautiful. Meredith, what was wrong with this picture?
So if you look at the consistency of her photos and her story, you're only as attractive as your least attractive picture. When someone is unsure about whether or not they want to advance, they're going to focus in on your weakest link. It's not that that picture was terrible, but she had better pictures. So it's obvious to put her best foot forward.
All right,
if you've got one picture where you look,
let me see the better picture. Oh, that is a better picture.
It's a better picture. You cannot argue with it. She is stunning, and this makes it very obvious that she is stunning.
And so in this effort to talk about open and honestly breaking down walls and picking the right photo, do you want to make sure that it's an accurate portrayal, that it's not filtered, that it's not Anisha's picture is beautiful, but I've heard people say they walk into a restaurant and it's like, oh, that's not the person that was on the photo. How do you deal with that? Because you want to look your best, but you don't want to deceive.
You don't want to deceive. You don't want to show up and someone's wildly disappointed. The photos need to be relevant, they need to be current, and they need to accurately represent you. But you can see from looking at Anisha, from the photo and what she looks like live, it's who she is. You don't want to put a picture of yourself online where you're wearing a chicken suit from Halloween. That's not going to sell you. But a picture where you're, smiling, looking at the camera, it's clear who you are, the photo isn't blurry, that's going to increase your chances of someone matching with you. And then also doing a video chat as a screening tool to decide if you want to meet someone, that's where you know if someone's photo was taken 10 years ago.
Okay.
Hair, no hair.
Oh, I love how you keep it
20 pounds.
Real quick, Anisha, before we go, you said it went up 70% with the help of a ghostwriter?
It went up 70%. I had several more requests to meet in person or for video calls. I went on several dates actually just this past week.
Oh,
So I have seen a huge hit rate with updating my profile with Meredith's help. I've seen like a major increase.
oh,
And I've been on the dating apps for 6 years. So
6 years.
just
Did you
6
find
years.
anybody that you've liked a little bit more than in the past?
Not yet.
I like it though. I like it. Listen, keep increasing the odds. I always say you got to kiss a lot of frogs sometimes to get your prince. You don't have to kiss them, but you can at least go to dinner. Have fun, Anisha. Thank you so much.
Thank
Meredith,
you.
congratulations on this.